They called him cursed just because of his eyes. Kids bullied him, adults stared, and he spent years hiding from the world. But 20 years later, he stepped onto a runway, and the world couldn't stop looking. This is the unbelievable story of how a bullied boy became a global supermodel. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe for more powerful real-life stories just like this. What's wrong with your eyes? That was the first sentence people ever said to Jaden. Not hi, not nice to meet you, just pure curiosity and judgment. Jaden was born with heterochromia. One eye a piercing icy blue, the other a warm golden brown. A beautiful condition to most, but not in his small town. To his classmates, and even some adults, he was weird, scary, and even called cursed. Kids would whisper behind his back. Some would call him an alien. Others just stared, as if looking into his eyes might make them different too. And the worst part? He couldn't hide them. Every photo, every school day, every moment, his eyes were the first thing people noticed, and often the only thing they cared about. By the time he turned 12, Jaden had learned how to walk with his head down and how to smile, just enough, so people wouldn't ask if he was okay. But deep inside, he wasn't. His own reflection felt like a stranger, a constant reminder of the pain others had attached to something he never asked for. But life, as it often does, had a twist waiting. At 14, something strange happened. Jaden was walking home, hoodie up, trying to ignore a group of kids laughing behind him, when an older woman stopped him in the street. She looked at him, really looked at him, and said something no one had ever said before. "You have the most extraordinary eyes I've ever seen." Confused and unsure if it was a joke, he mumbled a quiet thanks and walked away. But that woman wasn't just anyone. He became a symbol of embracing uniqueness. He didn't have the typical model look, and that's why people loved him. Brands lined up. He modeled for streetwear, high fashion, even sunglasses campaigns that zoomed in on his eyes, the same eyes that once brought him shame. Jaden used his platform to speak out about bullying, self-acceptance, and the beauty of being different. In interviews, he often said, "I used to hate the mirror. Now I understand. I wasn't the problem. Their minds were." He even returned to his hometown, this time for a magazine shoot. The same streets where he was laughed at were now the backdrop for his success. And yes, the same kids who bullied him, many reached out, some apologizing, some just trying to reconnect. Jaden didn't hold grudges, but he never forgot. Now, 22, Jaden is one of the most recognizable faces in fashion. But he hasn't let fame change him. He started a foundation called The Different Ones, helping kids with unique features or disabilities learn to embrace who they are. He visits schools, speaks to students, and shows them that what others call flaws might be their superpowers in disguise. In one emotional speech, he told a crowd, "If you ever feel like you don't belong because of how you look, trust me, one day, someone will see what others couldn't. Until then, see in yourself. You're not cursed. You're custom-made." Jaden's story isn't just about fashion. It's about transformation, not of looks, but of self-worth. From hiding under a hoodie to walking international runways. From being laughed at to becoming a role model. Jaden didn't change his eyes. He changed how he saw himself. So the next time someone mocks what makes you different, just smile. One day, they might be buying your poster. Thanks for watching. And remember, your uniqueness is your superpower.